Junkies!
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and start talking about Halloween. So obviously we knew Halloween was this past Sunday. It was freaking cold.
It wasn't cold that
outside.
day because it was sunny. I went out. They didn't have my game. A game, not my game. Walmart was supposed to be selling the game for $4. Brick Sheet said they had them, so I traveled to the Walmart and they didn't have any.
Oh, of course
And
not.
I just remember it being
it's Walmart.
warm out.
Wait, which game was this?
It was a Puyo Puyo Pop Tetris 2.
Oh yeah.
But they're selling apparently a lot of games for $4, like new.
Oh
games.
yeah. Like when you scan it with their app,
games.
it's like it's not $19 anymore. It's actually $3.
Yeah. But after that, I was just like, I don't want anything. I just left.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I just remember it being warm. But then it apparently rained that night. So,
Oh yeah,
that I don't remember.
That's what added to it.
Yeah, I don't remember that. But anyway, this past Halloween, like I said, was a cold one. Obviously, everybody loves dressing up for Halloween. The producer is raising her hand. Apparently, she loves dressing up for Halloween.
She loves it.
Dido absolutely does not.
I won't say I hate it. It's just not something
I didn't say
that
you said you hated it.
Yeah.
I just said you don't.
I don't really.
Dido's doing his inner Uncle Phil. He wants to be comfortable, man.
Yeah, comfortable man. I mean, to me, the way I look at it,
I posted that yesterday.
so many people are trying to. I don't know. It just feels like I growing up, I always trying to find me and be me. I don't want to be anybody else, and so many other people want to be other things. It's like there's nothing wrong with that, and I enjoy looking and watching other people dress up. I like to see what they come up with. I think that stuff is cool.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just
Cassidia said Halloween Kills was trash. Mike
You know,
Myers
honestly,
going
I was starting to watch the 2018 Halloween, and I was just shaking my head at not only the dialogue was bad, but, you know, okay, the whole is Michael Myers supernatural or not supernatural? Dude, will y'all just put a bullet in this dude? Like, come on,
They
man.
have
multiple
doesn't do
times.
anything.
No, like in his head, like point blank, put it in his head.
I think they did. Didn't they do that in the first movie?
Just
In the first
kill
movie,
this dude.
Loomis shot him like 5 times, and he fell off a balcony
And
backwards.
his body disappeared.
And he
his
was
body
gone.
disappeared.
He was
just
like,
gone.
"Hey, play my music."
But that's what I'm gonna tell you. I can't watch Halloween anymore because I don't know what the hell's going on. They just split the goddamn thing 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different crazy continuity.
This is like their second time kind of retconning.
Yes.
Oh no, this is about their
It's like
fourth
a third or
time.
fourth.
It's like
third or fourth
they
time.
don't know whether to just keep him human or just try to start adding a supernatural element to it. And it's like, dude, like, would you guys like pick something and stick with it? Like,
I like Rob Zombie's take on it though, because he made him terrifying in that movie.
I heard
he got that ex-wrestler Tyler Mane who played Sabretooth in the original X-Men movie. He got him to play Michael Myers, and so that dude's like 7'3", 7'4", something crazy. So he is already towering over the majority of the cast, and he's built. That made him way more terrifying than any other iteration of Mike Myers to me.
I'm gonna have to watch it
because it was just like it's like he got into a fight with this big like black trucker and just destroyed him. And it was trucker was like King Kong Bundy size and whatnot. I'm like, dude, this is awesome. So I like that take on.
I've heard some
Mike
people
Myers
really don't
better.
like that movie though.
That's because some people hate on Rob Zombie's
it was the
style.
second one. I think it was the follow-up folks one film.
Yeah. The follow-up was kind of weird.
Why they wind up retconning it again.
Yeah.
Oh, and isn't it something about Rob Zombie keeps putting his wife in roles and knowing she can't act? But there's something about that.
Probably, I don't know.
Hey,
happy wife, happy life.
My man from Resident Evil puts Mila Jovovich in each one of them.
This is very
and not saying she can't act. Not saying she can't act.
Right.
But Alice is a really boring character.
Man, it's like, look, they found a hustle and it works. So it's
right. I
can't hate the hustle.
Right. They keep getting these studios to give them money. Anyway, y'all.
Halloween 5. Who was the guy? I don't even remember Halloween 5 to be honest.
Oh, Son of Omega. He's here.
Halloween
we need
5.
to
Talk about the movies we watched with him.
Was it Halloween 6 was Curse of Michael Myers? Or was that 5? I don't remember.
thought it was 5.
6 was Curse.
Yeah.
The best Halloween movies. Halloween 3.
Oh God! No, absolutely not.
The one with the damn
he wasn't even in the movie, dude.
I think not, my
he
friend.
wasn't even in the daggone movie.
You do know why? Because it was supposed to be different stories in every Halloween, but it just didn't work.
I got you, but Season of the Witch was, dude, that movie was so bad.
Yeah.
God, that movie was so bad.
They said had they done the Halloween 2,
So
probably
obviously,
would've progressed. Yeah.
Halloween is about dressing up, watching scary movies, celebrating the undead, the occult, or whatever, and also eating a whole bunch of candy.
I love the watching the movies part. That's
So
stuff
the
I
favorite
like to
part
do.
of Halloween for you guys is the dressing up, the candy, or the movies part.
Movies for me,
Movies
100%.
for
I
you?
love watching movies. Hannah,
worse the better.
Omega, and I, we usually get together around Halloween, and we'll just watch a bunch of this year. Kind of sucked though, dude. I'm sorry. Trick. We watched Trick, which was a movie, a slasher movie, straight slasher movie.
Was that Netflix or something, or was it something?
I think it was on Hulu.
Older, was it an older movie?
2019.
Oh, it's new. Okay.
Yeah, 2019 slasher movie. If it came out in the 80s or the 90s, it probably would be something that is in people's lexicon, in their vocabulary, talking about slasher movies. Because the idea of it was good, and it's something that they could keep going on and on. But slasher movies don't work in 2019.
Yeah.
And like whoever directed it, and Omar Epps starred in it. And Omar Epps, I wouldn't say he's a great actor. He's a good actor, but this really made him seem substandard. This felt like
like I said,
straight to video
even
movie.
we were talking before the show. He's not a leading man.
No, he's an ensemble guy.
He's somebody that he needs to be an ensemble guy, or he needs to be somebody supporting. But he is not the one that's going to carry a movie.
And that may be the case, but in slasher movies, it's not even about that person that carry the movie. It's about the actual the reason the person slashing.
Okay, because it's like Omar Epps. Okay, Omar Epps was in Juice with Tupac, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who would you say you remember more in Juice?
Remember both of them, but Tupac
No,
was
it was
definitely
Tupac.
stand out.
No, it was Tupac.
Because he was
Tupac
a villain.
stand out.
Because he was a villain. Villains typically always stand out more.
No, it was the way
I mean,
he acted.
granted,
It was the way he
granted,
acted.
compared to both characters, Bishop was the better written character.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah, he was.
Yes, he
So,
was.
yeah.
Yes, he was. Dude, the elevator scene alone, dog.
Yeah. I
The
mean,
elevator
I'm
scene
not
alone
going to
was
say, it's not at all, but it's still, when you have the villains stand out more than,
Let me
the
stop.
protagonist.
So Drist is saying Omar Epps is better doing TV shows. Even in House, he was kind of just like whatever.
But House, the main character was overshadowing everybody.
I
So,
know.
I
know.
You can't
I've seen Zombievers, dude. Trick was pretty. I liked the ending. I like what they did in it,
Yeah.
but I still guessed it. So it was not like that much of a But then we also watched two movies called The House That October Built. Good premise,
Right.
up until the sequel. The sequel killed it all.
Wow.
Because the movie was about people who were going around to haunted houses all over the country, actually in the South, and they heard about this troupe that moves around, and you had to actually go to a certain place and say code words to find out where they're going to be. And this troupe started fucking with them big time, because that was the whole scare.
Right.
It's messing with them. They were in their RV filming them while they were sleeping and sending them stuff, just freaking them out, right? And they didn't know what the heck was going on. And you don't know if this was a murderous cult or the biggest scare of your life.
So it sounds like it's a mixture of Cabin in the Woods, because that's kind of like, there's an organization doing stuff to you. And then there was another one that's kind of similar to that. I can't remember the name of it offhand. I think where they were playing like a board game or a game show or some type
Ouija?
of thing. Might have been. I don't know. It's been a
Yeah.
minute.
And it wasn't really found footage, dude. It was more like a documentary type thing.
Okay.
But because they made a sequel, it devalued the whole first movie. Because the end of the movie, if they left it on a cliffhanger. Were they real? Were they freaking not real?
Right.
Boom. And had they made a sequel, if I would have made the sequel, I would have made it where you just didn't know, and there's another group of people doing the same thing that the first group of people did, trying to find this troop.
Right.
That's what I did. That's not what they did. And part of me wants to spoil it for you guys so you don't watch it. And if
Don't be that guy.
Hold on.
Don't
That's if
spoil
they want
anything.
it.
Don't be
Don't
that
spoil
guy.
anything.
Don't be that guy.
I hate when movies do
Yeah,
that.
right. Don't.
When,
You know what?
When you set something up good, and then when the sequel comes, it just completely just makes.
Yeah,
movie
Cosidious, you want me to do it?
No, wait.
Anybody- no, look,
Wait. We really need one of them alarms where the red alert scene goes on and the whole screen goes red and we do the whole spoiler alert.
No,
thing
we
so
can
people
get that
know.
one day.
I already gave him that.
All right, I got one. Cosidious. Okay, so the end of the first movie, the people get buried alive. And that's the end of the
Can
movie.
someone just cut his sound out? That would be awesome.
Look.
He's giving away the spoiler.
They saying spoil it. You guys don't need to watch this movie. End of the first movie, the people.
You don't need to.
buried. Yeah, I'm not. You're not. The people are buried alive at the end. The movie goes off, and if they left it right there, it would have been great. But the second movie.
Producer cut his mic.
Sorry.
That is awesome.
Now, why first off, you didn't cut my mic, and second off, why would you do that? Like you care.
She does care. She cares about the people.
No, she doesn't care.
She cares about the people.
They all said do it.
Okay.
So why are you freaking? I wouldn't do it if they didn't say so. I got spoil it, do it.
Okay.
So you're being a jerk now.
I'm sorry.
She's not sorry. She's not really
All
sorry.
right. So again, the second movie, you find out that they all lived through the thing. The blue skeleton, as they're called, literally is just the biggest scare that somebody would get, right? But then the end of the second movie, you find out that the people, except for the girl, were all involved in everything from the first movie, and they did it just to get the fucking girl.
Wow.
And put it on the internet to make themselves famous. But then the people
Yes!
TikTok, man.
And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me?
This is crazy TikTok.
So all these people put all this stuff on just to get at her.
Famous on
And so the
social
thing
media.
is,
That's funny.
at the end of the movie, they were the people. It was other people that were involved in it and showed her video that the people that they thought her friends were set her up. Mm-hmm. So they gave her a gun. And she basically shot herself in the head, and they all thought it was real. Like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. And then she gets up.
And she got back at him,
She gets back at him, and I'm just like, you know what? That's just
okay, yeah, okay, all right, okay, yeah.
Here's the issue.
That's funny.
Here's the issue. I do want to check out Trick because, like you said, it brings it back to the old school slasher style.
You should watch Trick. I'm not gonna tell you about that.
I think the issue is when Saw came out. Slashers were done.
Yeah.
So Saw came out and turned it into, okay, now we're going to do torture and gore and all that sort of thing. And because Saw was so successful.
That's when Cube came.
Cube had already been. Cube was way before Saw.
Was Cube before the Saw?
Cube was way before Saw.
So the Cube inspire Saw?
No. Cube was just Cube.
Cube didn't really tell you anything that was going on. Saw told you.
Yeah. Hey, that one. Shut up, Takeem. Shut up, man. Man, Hostel was fun. Hostel was fun.
Yeah, Hostel brought that around.
So was Descent. I like Descent.
The Descent was cool.
Yeah.
But no, like Saw changed the whole game because it was like, okay, all we got to do is just gross people out, and it's cheap to make these movies, so we just make a new one every single year.
Yeah.
And then now all of a sudden The Conjuring and all that, and then now we got the jump scare era. So I would definitely like to get back to some of the slasher stuff because that's what was always fun.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, like, and Hollywood has this tendency to always want to milk something until it's dead. Like, think about the Omen.
That's every industry, dude.
Well, yeah, no, I know, but think about the Omen. The first Omen was really good. The second Omen was pretty good. But then you make the third, and then you have to do the fourth, and then you have to do the remake with what's his name? Liam Schreiber. Liev Schreiber.
But you can say the same thing about even in the 80s because Freddy Krueger stopped being scary after the
third one. I think it was like after the third one.
Part 3 is when he became more comical.
Yeah.
Because I was watching a couple of those.
Like stand up to like by the fourth one.
Essentially,
yes. No doubt.
Yes. No, he's telling the truth.
So I mean, it's gonna be interesting. Like I know, speaking of which, I know one of the. I think it happened a couple months ago.
Yeah.
But I know they supposedly had came to a conclusion with that the original rights of Friday the 13th. Because like the reason why they haven't done any more or whatever, because I think the original rights were supposed to go to the guy that wrote the original one, and it just kind of went through some whole rigmarole or whatever since then, and they apparently judged it in the original writer's favor, or whatever. So. I mean, with that being said, it could be possible they finally might make another Friday the 13th in the works, but who knows?
They really don't need to.
They don't, but they will.
Oh, absolutely they will. Absolutely they will. But no, so the other aspects of Halloween that, people really love is dressing up and the candy. So the dressing up part, Dido is, like you said, he's not really a fan of it. I'm kind of a fan of it, but when you see other people in these elaborate costumes, it almost ruins it for you.
Why?
What? I don't know. It's just,
so competitive.
It has gotten, in a way, it's become competitive. Like even decorating the houses is super competitive.
Here's the thing. I don't mind the competition. The competition is fun. The competition is great. I think the main thing that kind of sucks is COVID destroyed Halloween for the past 2 years.
True.
In a sense, and costume parties, costume contests, and all that sort of thing. That's just not, it's not happening right now.
The other aspect about dressing up, right, is of course, me as GQ and I as, red-blooded American males. The sexy side of Halloween always seems to come out when it's Halloween. It's like women when Halloween comes around, women love dressing up like really scantily, like
sexy
the sexy
ketchup
nurse.
bottle.
He's right. Like they would sexify anything. A hot sauce bottle, a ketchup bottle. Shit, there was sex up My Little Pony.
It's good.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that.
It's good advertisement, apparently.
I'm
dude.
not saying there's anything wrong with it. I really not.
advertising.
I'm not judging those women out there that do it because there's guys that go to them adult Halloween themed parties with their spouses, with their significant others, dressed as a condom wrapper.
I was
they
just
call
making
them
that
swinger
shit up, but
parties,
they actually do have a sexy fucking. I didn't even. Good
Dude,
Lord.
why are you surprised?
There's a
Like,
sexy
why
version
are
of
you
everything.
surprised?
Hold on, what
Sexy
internet rule is that?
Okay.
What internet rule would that be for costumes?
Wouldn't that be 34?
I don't even know. This is a bottle of sriracha. She got
still
the cat
that still
and
would be
the freaking
34.
thing. Sexy bottle of sriracha.
Put it in the Discord.
No, literally.
Drop it in Discord.
It's real life rule 34.
In real life rule 34. If it exists, you can make it sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true. No, it's true. He was like, Hannah Omega says, heard there's both a Child's Play remake movie and a TV show. Well, the Chucky TV show is actually already out.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know.
think any of us have watched it yet.
And Hannah Omega with the joke. Funny enough, the condom costume does not provide protection. He's absolutely right about that.
That tells me of a joke. Speaking of that, it says that birth control is the second thing you can swallow that can prevent pregnancies.
That is true.
I'm getting a reading on what you said.
Wolverine Solid X says, I love seeing the ladies dress sexy. Wonder Woman. I mean, she was like one of the
Wonder
first.
Woman's already got a sexy costume to begin
right.
with.
She was like
wearing a
literally one of the
swimsuit.
first.
Yeah, I mean,
She was
that's
literally
kind
one
of
of
a
the
no-brainer.
first.
I mean,
right.
like if you look, didn't we learn that like off rip, especially like when you realize like the conception of Wonder Woman?
Right. So here's quiet as kept. You guys may not know. I'm a legit little viewpoint into my personal life. I used to actually work at Lover's Lane. I used to work on their website.
I thought you were about to say I used to cosplay as Wonder Woman.
Wow, wouldn't that be a story? That would have been a story. But no, I used to work at Lover's Lane, doing their website, and I used to see the solicits, months before of costumes that would come out. So, like all of the lingerie, and all of the lingerie makers would always make sexy Halloween costumes. Wouldn't you know that there is a sexy Pink Ranger costume made by one of those lingerie makers?
Oh, yeah.
Without the mask, it doesn't come with the helmet.
Oh.
But it's a Pink Ranger. It's a Pink Ranger motif based off of the original. Yeah, I saw it around.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed that clip. Make sure you check out our live content on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/culturejunkies. We also have a lot of content available on YouTube, unboxings as well as Blu-ray reviews. And you can support us on Patreon, patreon.com/culturejunkies. And on top of all of that, if you go to culturejunkies.net, you can check out our merch store. The link is culturejunkies.net/merch. There's a lot of great merchandise there. So there's links and logos and stuff all around me. So check those out, and we will see you next time.